I think that it is very, very important to continue encouraging our governments and ourselves that the environment is not really an issue for tomorrow. The environment is everyday issue. It's the air we breathe, it's the water we drink, it's the food we eat, and we can't live without these things. For me, the biggest challenge is governance, because the people at the top have power. Because they have power, they have control of resources, they have a lot of privileges, and they can continue to increase these privileges from where they sit. And the public at the grassroots can continue to suffer. I could see that the top is very heavy, and changing the top is very, very difficult. And changing the top, if you don't have the grassroots, is almost impossible. So what we did in the Greenbelt movement was to go to those grassroots, those bottom, and instead of trickling down, go to them and say, maybe should be a trickle up. The entry point is the tree. A tree has a personality, and as it grows and it changes the landscape, it also seems to change the minds of the people, and it brings with it a certain rapport that actually encourages people to do more. So that you start with a few farmers, and before you know, so many other farmers want to also participate.
Tagore Diagade na the Green Volunteer. Ne ndaithagĩrĩria atumia ko form groups na kũmonia ũrĩa tree nursery ĩformagwo. Nĩtwĩkĩrĩte maratathi tĩri rĩu na tũkawota mbegũ icio tũgaciĩkĩra maĩ. At the same time nĩ tũrekĩra maratathi tĩri na kũmabanga kũrĩa transplant seedlings.
This area, before conservation, it was very much degraded. You can see now the seedlings the trees that we have planted. In the whole of this area, we have planted about 1 million seedlings. Before we came in, people used to cut trees, even the small ones that were there. So with this kind of slope, the erosion was very severe. Now you can see the change. The area looks green. It is very green. Look at the river, it's clean because there's no erosion. So the community will have clean water.
I have always seen poverty as having two sides to it. Poverty will cause environmental degradation because, as I sometimes do, a poor person will cut their last tree to cook what may be their last meal. They're not worried about tomorrow. They're worried about today. On the other hand, it is very important for poor people to understand that the more you the more you degrade your environment, the more you mismanage your environment, the more you are likely to dig yourself deeper into poverty.
Nĩ hakinyĩte handũ kĩrĩma nĩ ũndũ wa gũthũkangio mũno maĩ magatuĩka rĩu matingiuma na kũu thĩ, koguo karũĩ nĩ gatuĩkĩte nĩ gegũthira. No kuma rĩrĩa tuonire ũguo na tũkĩambĩrĩria kũhanda mĩtĩ mwaka wa 2000 nĩ tuonete improvement na mũno makĩria maĩ nĩ mambatĩrire na hinya mũno nginya atĩ ona nĩ kapindaga makĩria ma andũ 5,000 around na hatirĩ rũĩ rũngĩ rũkoretwo rĩu rũgĩikara ta ũrĩa Kadima ĩikarĩte.
Now, because we were dealing with the poor people, we also wanted to give them an income. But we were keen not to be seen as coming with a bowl of money to give, a bag of money to give away. So we said, you plant the tree. If you make it survive, we will give you a token of appreciation. And I emphasize that because you can't pay for all that work. We didn't have that kind of money. They can actually make enough money which they can invest. And we encourage them to invest in income generating activities. So, because in many ways you are trying to improve the quality of life.
Ya kũhanda mĩtĩ henjezi-inĩ cia mũgũnda ĩno ya graveria wa mbere mbegũ nĩ cionekaga na ihenya. Through this nĩ tũthondekete mbeca cia mbaũ more than 100,000 kĩmũciĩ wakorwo ũtarĩ na strain ya mũtũrĩre. Operate nĩ magĩũcokete magoka makarehe ithomo ici ingĩ cia magatũhe kind of loan magatũ supply na mĩatũ nigetha twarĩkia kũiga tũkĩrĩ tũgacoka tũkendia ũkĩ rĩu income ĩyo yũkaga gĩcunjĩ-inĩ. Mbũri ici nĩ ibreedĩtwo kuma Germany, koguo nĩ irĩ iria rĩingĩ na nĩ resistant na mĩrimũ tondũ koguo twa investire mbeca harĩ mbũri ĩrĩa twambĩrĩirie nayo na nĩ hotete kũrehe mbeca nyingĩ mũno makĩria kuma 1996 rĩrĩa twaingĩrire group-inĩ ya mbũri. Out of mbeca iria twaheanĩte ikahanda mĩtĩ twareherwo tũkĩgũra mbũri.
To work with the communities, you need passion. You need to really want to do that, because otherwise they can be a nuisance and you can be in a hurry because you want them to change like yesterday. Quite often we get people who are educated, they have big ideas, but they want these people to change overnight. They can't. And if you push them too much, they will do it while you are there, and once you pull back, they collapse. So it's always good to hear that there is somebody somewhere, we are no longer in touch, and this person is still going on with their project. They are now able to stand on their own. They can truly say they have improved their quality of life. And it all started with planting that one tree.